Do you ever get the urge to pick up every single physical media release? Well, then you might have FOMO. In today's physical media news topic video, we discuss does FOMO really exist? We rant on why we shouldn't care as much about missing out on a title, and then most importantly, we look at the future and talk about how you can prevent FOMO going forward. But first, if you love collecting physical media just like me and want to be a part of saving DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, and have a safe place to talk about it, you're in the right spot. Go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And of course, leave in the comments below, do you suffer from FOMO yourself? Starting with the news and details here with FOMO, does it really exist? And the simple answer is yes. But what really sparked this video here is I kept hearing this phrase and word more and more. FOMO, fear of missing out. I even heard about it in an advertisement at the theater. They were mentioning FOMO. Oh my goodness. So this must be real. What is going on here? How does it impact collectors? Well, a lot of us suffer from FOMO. Every Blu-ray Tuesday, we want to get the new popular super releases that get out there, and we want everything. We want steelbooks, we want slipcovers, we want limited editions, we want a double, triple, quadruple disc. We want everything. We do not want to miss out on a title because we don't know if we'll ever get it again. Will it get a reprint? Will it get a re-release? Maybe, maybe not. How limited is it actually? We get this FOMO. We don't want to miss out on certain titles. And also, we want to be a part of this collecting experience. We love seeing everybody go shopping on Blu-ray Tuesdays, going on the hunt. We want to be a part of that. We want to pick up the same titles. We want to watch them at the same time. We want to talk about them at the same time. We want to be in that collecting movie hypeness watching experience. And that is totally understandable. But is it feasible to keep up with all these releases this current day with how many amazing titles we're getting, all these different kinds of editions, and inflation rising, prices going up everywhere? Titles are just that much more expensive. We're getting great quality stuff, but with the quality comes an increase in prices. And can we really pick up everything? No. The simple answer to that is no, and that might hurt some of us, but we gotta get into now a massive rant on maybe why we should not care as much about FOMO, maybe why we should not be as worried about missing out, why there's no need to be stressed when we are so blessed with physical media goodness out there. So let's get into that rant next. All right, so diving into this rant here, because like I said, I'm seeing FOMO more and more out there. Fear of missing out is spreading like wildfire. Just everybody's afraid to miss out on a title. But why? Why is this such a big deal? Why do we always feel like we need everything? I know we're collectors. It's our collecting spirit. We just want everything. We want to put everything on the shelf. We want to have it just in case. Maybe one day I will watch it. Maybe I would enjoy it. It's a blind buy. I don't know, but maybe I will enjoy it. Maybe it'll be my favorite movie of all time. I must get it. I must get everything. I must try to see everything. I must do it all. But we got to get to the realization it's impossible to do that. Not only for just the expense, the price, most people can't afford every single title out there. Now, maybe some people can, and more power to them. You got to live within your means. But most people cannot. Most collectors cannot get every single title. So you have to pick and choose. And not only that, there's time constraints. You can't watch everything. And if you pick up every single title, you think you're going to be able to watch that in your lifetime. I just don't think there's enough hours in the day. It's just impossible. So why are we burdening ourselves with this? Why are we stressing out that we need to get this title just in case we need it? We need it. We need it. No, we don't really always need every single thing. I think there is a awesomeness to being able just to pick and choose the ones you're really interested in, your favorites, the ones you know you're going to watch. Those are what we should be focused on, not just let me grab everything so they collect dust on the shelf and you know you're really not going to get to that particular title. Why? What's the point in doing that? So, once again, it's something we all suffer from. FOMO. I suffer from it myself sometimes and I got to catch myself on it. So let's really focus on how maybe we can prevent FOMO in the future? What are some strategies? Let's get into that next. So now to dive into the future here and talk about some strategies on how you can prevent FOMO, because once again, it's something all collectors suffer from. It's a big problem out there, but what can we do? What are some strategies? So what I like to do is kind of create a checklist when I'm looking into buying a title. I first look, hey, is it within my means? Can I afford it? Is it in the budget, or is it going to completely explode the wallet? We gotta look into that. Once that $1,500 Disney 100-year box set came up, I'm like, nope, can't afford that one. We're moving on from that one. Okay, so that's the first check mark. Next one, are you going to be able to watch it in a reasonable time frame? And that's going to vary from person. It could be for you in a week, it could be a month, it could be a few months, it could be within a year, whatever you consider a reasonable time frame. I like to watch it within a month so then I can do a haul video on it and then get it onto the shelf. So that's kind of my time frame there. Next up, is it something you're most likely going to enjoy or at least get something of value out of, whether it's information, anything? Is it going to enrich your life in some way? If you do a research on a title and you're like, you know what, there's such a high chance that I'm just not going to really like this one, I'm not really going to get anything from it, I'd rather focus on a different title, then you eliminate that one off the list. So you create a checklist for yourself of what's important for you in collecting a physical media title. And then before you just want to pick up everything on a Blu-ray Tuesday, let me get everything. Go through that checklist you've created for yourself, see what you really absolutely need in your collection, and I think you'll be more happier in the long run. At least for me, I can only speak to myself. I get happy when I'm like, oh, these are all awesome titles in the collection. These are my favorites. I know I'm going to rewatch them all the time. And once again, like I said, I suffer from FOMO just like everybody else. I've picked up titles before where I'm like, why do I have this? I got swept up in the hype. I had to get it Blu-ray Tuesday. There was other people excited for. I didn't know much about the title, but I chanced it, and then I'm like, man, I should have not got this title. I should have got something else. I have movies on my top 100 favorite movies of all time list that I still don't have into my collection. Why? And I have all these other random titles that are just taking up the shelf space. What is going on? I'm telling you, FOMO is real. But from now on, I'm just looking at the checklist I have. I'm really researching on titles before I pick them up. So that way I can try to prevent FOMO as much as possible, even though I know it's a weekly struggle for us. And it's gonna come up. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sometimes. We will get that FOMO urge and we'll pick up a title that we don't really get the use out of, but I'm gonna try to prevent it as much as possible just for me, just sharing my personal thoughts. So maybe you can utilize some of these strategies as well. But I gotta hear from you guys in the comments below because FOMO seems to be such a big topic now in the community. I have to hear once again, do you consider yourself suffering from FOMO? And what strategies do you have to combat FOMO? And maybe we can share these as a community to really help everybody out. Of course, if you have not yet done so, mega smash that like and subscribe on the way out. Jingle the notification bell so you are posted when a new video comes out from this channel to keep you entertained and up to date on all things physical media and movies. And of course, just have a great time talking the movies in the chat. And let's go make it a movie day. And of course, if you love this physical media topic, mega click the next video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.